in the morning, it's seen Adoral's dead body.
Killed by a common house spider.
You may call me Miss Steve, and you may call my friends friends of Miss Steve.
You guys just defeated a troll for Mr. Astor Montague. He said that he was coming up with a formula and asked you to defeat this troll that he believed would offer you some kind of payment for doing that to help out the village, because the village has been thinned down through attacks that he was talking about from this troll. He thought this troll blood was a vital ingredient to his research. He introduced you to his daughter, Nanoa, and it's his adopted daughter. You guys fought this troll and defeated him, and sent him the blood for his research. He's been working on that. I guess you guys went in this little tree, which is very cramped for you guys to spend the night and take a rest.
Where did the little girl run off to?
She ran to the southeast, I guess it was.
She probably just ran back home.
That's what it feels like to be a giant.
It's a halfling village. You guys are in like a one.
It doesn't matter.
You're trying to
This is
sleep in like a
still-
1 or 2 bedroom house. You're full size. One
Oh.
of you is a half orc.
I see. So this is the opening to the Hobbit.
It's like he's in a Borbar's in a room. His head's in one corner and his feet's in the other corner, and he's still kind of scrunched up.
This bed is horribly uncomfortable. Actually, sir, that's the table. Oh. Well, your table is terribly uncomfortable.
Nodora would just hang up their hammock, but before going to bed, could Nodora do an investigation check around the around his sleeping area?
Sure.
It has to do with one
what
of
are
the-
you
it has
What
to
are
do
you
with one of the
investigating for?
claws. It
As I say, if you don't want to say, you can whisper it to Doc.
yeah, I was about to say it's his greatest fear.
That
Commitment.
some pissed off drow is going to knife you in the back while you or put a tarantula in your bed.
Don't
What?
forget the slash WGM so you don't accidentally send it to us. And come on, Anara, you know, you pretty much give off the vibe of I'm gonna kill you in your sleep.
You search all around this room, and it seems relatively clean for a relatively unused little hobbit home that you found here. It seems to be still pretty clean. Maybe they send people out to clean all the empty homes on occasion.
He's internally panicking.
What is wrong with you?
Yeah, I would say that he has those drow shifty eyes going on. Nothing in particular. And he's like setting up his hammock now, very carefully.
Okay. So have you all gone to sleep?
Yeah.
Sure.
Did we have watches set up? 'Cause I think we did.
I mean, I technically only need 4 hours of sleep, so.
They said only one troll comes to attack, so we can probably assume that it should be safe.
Well, there's also those dogs and stuff.
Not our job. Not our job. That's what Barbar's saying.
Seems
Oh,
fit.
no.
Why did the turn order pop up?
Guess we'll have to see.
We didn't search the house before going to bed, did we?
Nadoral did, but
You see,
Well, from the sounds of it, Nadoral did a shitty job.
Nadoral
Roll
said he would-
initiative, Nadoro.
No,
You brought it on
no,
yourself.
What is that? What is that?
No.
you see, in the country we call them mimics.
That looks like a bug.
Is it a bed bug? We did not check for bed bugs.
So
Thank
Nadoro,
God I have a bedroll.
you're starting to sleep soundly, and you feel something crawling on your cheek,
Ah!
and you wake up just before it comes up to bite you.
So is this just like actual combat?
No, it's friendly combat, only different.
It's friendly combat, man.
Nope.
Insightful fighting. I'm squishing it. I am going. I will slap myself to kill this thing. So
You're going to do what?
Insightful fighting,
Okay.
and he's going to slap himself.
He's going to slap himself
Yep, he's gonna slap himself.
in the
Are
cheek.
you slapping the spider too, or just yourself?
He's gonna be slapping the spider too, but it's gonna end up getting himself as well.
Depends how freaking big is that spider.
Oh yeah, how big is this spider?
To you, it looks like it's half the size of this room. Roll a perception check with disadvantage.
God, I'm shaking right now. I feel Nadoral's fear.
I would too if a mimic started crawling on me, ready to bite.
I would too if you're gonna wake Miss Steve up from her nap.
Yeah, we're kind of in a tree. That's kind of a bad place to wake Steve up.
This,
This is so thematic.
you know, I
Oh, no.
I made a slight mistake. From what you see, Nara doesn't have much room to move around in the room. This spider, it's almost the entire size of the room, and it's like the weight of its gut is pressing down on your cheek, and you're like having tough time breathing.
Wow,
Change of plan.
you are arachnophobe to the worst.
Change. Change of plan. I'm like so afraid right now.
You can feel the hairs on the spider's belly rubbing across your cheek, and
No.
it feels like the kind of the coldness, the cool. At first, it felt really nice because it was kind of cool against your cheek with the hot, muggy air, and then you woke up, and you're like, ah.
Its little petty palps are going like this on you.
Please stop.
Is that like it's supposed to be his eyebrow wiggle? Like, yeah, good looking.
Okay.
No, it's like two little tiny legs that it like.
Okay. So, change of plan.
Yeah.
Insightful fighting.
Who are you insightful fighting?
The bug.
spider.
Okay. Maybe we can roll that 20.
Okay. It's still good.
Does he have to roll something to?
Have to make a deception check. And then you have to tell me if it succeeds or not.
What would just a common spider's charisma be?
I don't know, but
He's a pretty bug.
Let's say he's the offspring of a ladybug and a spider.
I put advantage and it didn't give it. It didn't do it. What the hell?
yeah, it makes sense. You can do it.
He failed.
Okay. And I can get sneak attack.
Well, what are you attacking with?
Rapier.
He was staying.
You're-
He was enjoying
Okay.
the nice warmth of your cheek there, and he was just a little distracted as far as being snuck up on by a big swat of that. Well, no, you're going with a rapier instead of a smack, right?
Oh yeah,
You're going to jam it into your jaw.
that's
Oh,
what
yeah,
I'm
true.
afraid of.
It is on my face. I'm gonna try to swat it off.
And then when you kill it, then people will be like, "Ooh, you got spider goo all over your cheek." And oh, look, one of the spider hairs is embedded into the hole from where the rapier was.
Yeah,
Hope there wasn't more. We only
I
found
don't know
one.
why I don't have an arm.
obviously you want to pierce your cheeks, right?
A few days later, you start growing little hairs all over. Start spreading.
Don't worry, I have the greatest theme song you can
Oh,
use.
please stop. Please.
Then you get the spider
Damn.
sense and your Uncle Ben down.
You totally have an Uncle Ben and he dies.
I was getting more the Fly vibes from that.
I'm going to hit myself really hard
With your rapier?
with my hand and like just try to swat it off.
Okay.
I did forget it was on.
What did you do?
I swear to God, I think I have a feeling I know what it is. But that
What
laughter.
did you do? Oh no!
She's this ginormous bug felt somebody like stroking its cheek. It's like, oh, nice.
I'm gonna
It nuzzles
I'm
up
gonna
there a little
action
bit.
surge. Do it again.
Okay.
You nat 1 spider.
Woo! I'm gonna try to do it again. I was not expecting to get attacked by a spider.
You know, she didn't get a nat 1 on her first try. She got a 3.
Oh.
But on her action surge, she got a nat 1. She wanted to.
Oh no!
If you die to a common spider, we don't know you. We never knew you, and Inara did not know you.
We were not related.
Yeah, at all.
Fedora will
You see this
jump
spider.
out of the hammock.
Spider
as
shoots
this
out
movement.
webbing.
Oh no!
Out of its backside, I guess is where it comes from.
No!
Yeah,
Ugh.
to latch onto you in case you try to swat it off, and he tries to bite your cheek.
Okay. Hit me.
Don't tempt him.
Oh gosh.
What's your AC right now?
My AC. I don't have my armor on, so it'd be 10 plus my dex, right?
Mm-hmm.
That should
So-
be it.
It's a 13 right now. My leather armor only gives me a +1 to my armor class.
He missed his bite.
Oh my god. Yes.
Too busy
It's
flailing around.
it's a very grueling, engrossed combat here. Who do you think's gonna pull it out?
Wake up the person who's not afraid of spiders.
No. Nadora wouldn't think about waking anybody up. He's too afraid right now.
So he's not screaming his
Is,
head off.
is
He's
he
having it.
making noise at least? Is this waking anybody else up?
He's like semi-quietly panicking.
Ugh.
He's good at repressing his fear.
Apparently not. 3 and 1.
This is a sign Lilth want you dead too.
But yeah, he's like,
Maybe it was a messenger sent from Loth. He's just spying.
oh man, now that he's thinking about it, get that off me. I don't want anything to do with that.
Have you seen Inara? I have a message. Yes! He gets squashed.
Is it off of me or is it still clinging to me?
Oh, he's not only clinging, he's got a web attached to you now. You hear the spider thinking out loud. Yeah, this could be food for a week.
No.
A week. A
No.
week. This spider is not thinking long term here.
My whole life, this will be my food.
Well, the spider's got thousands and thousands of babies nearby, so.
No.
All I'm hearing is fireball the house.
Yes. Get it. Get it. I'm so afraid. I'm not afraid of spiders, but I feel it.
You hit it. It's got spider goo all over you now.
Okay, so it's dead.
No.
Okay.
No, its health bar is still there.
No, it's not. Oh no.
Yes.
Is it off of him at least?
No.
No.
It
Get
seems
off
it seems to have like gone down your shirt or something like that.
Oh god. No.
Maybe under the blanket. You're not sure.
Nodoro gets up out of the hammock. And he doesn't have action surge anymore, so that's the end of his turn. Can you?
Or I'll say roll a stealth check. Kind of tied to your constitution. I'll let you roll both and take the average of the two.
Okay.
You got a DC 12.
Okay. Okay. And then a Constitution check or saving throw.
Don't get in that one.
A saving throw or a check?
A check.
Okay.
She rolled in that one.
This is so thematic.
I can't even describe what character you make me think of. There's so many in so many different medias that you just fall under the category of.
No, but that's all you needed. So you rolled a high stealth and a low constitution, but it still averaged to 12.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't like let out a scream like a little girl. And he's going.
I'm glad Inara has not seen Nodoro like this.
Try to bite you here.
It hits.
He did 1 damage plus 3 poison damage.
Okay.
And make a Constitution save DC 9. Oh, you only take the 3 poison if you fail this Constitution.
Okay, never mind. Okay. You failed.
You need to do something. She rolled another nat 1.
What? Do I need to make this public so everybody can see?
Just get all the ones.
Please just wake somebody up.
Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna wake up. We're gonna wake up. And in the morning, it's Nodoro's dead body.
Killed by a common house spider.
Covered in webs and slowly being ready for the spider.
He's got second wind. He's fine.
Would you please? Inara is right there in the same goddamn room. Just
No, Nodoro, you do you. What would Nodoro do?
No, he's too prideful. He's too prideful. He doesn't want
too
Inara.
prideful, my ass.
Actually, no, it's not that he's too prideful. It's that he doesn't want Inara. He doesn't like spiders.
She's gonna find out eventually.
Because Because he considers her a priestess of woe.
Well, she's.
In his head, I know that's not actually true, but in his head, you are. Okay. Why won't it die?
Some massive combat going on here, guys. Should save this for the arena.
I can't believe this thing actually did damage to you.
I mean, you can down a monk, but you can't down a spider. That's just.
Yep, I can down a monk, but I can't down a spider. He's needing to get this off of him. Yeah, a shove would be good.
All right.
He just needs it off of him.
All right.
So he can stab it. Would that be a strength check?
I believe it's a strength check versus his dexterity or his strength, as a guess.
Is it athletics?
Yes, I think.
Yay!
I'll let you go with that.
Yes.
I'm going to give him advantage because he's got a web attached to you.
Yep, that's fine.
I should have like some sort of modifier that makes it so you only roll like not above a 5. It sounds of it. That's what
I'm sorry, guys.
Well, didn't work. He's holding on quick, tight to that web.
Ugh. He's not stabbing himself. He's not that stupid.
It is a tiny little spider.
Did you see the size of that thing that she sees?
At this point, can I make a wisdom save to see if the Doral screams at this point? He's running out of options. You know what? Borobar has the dome. I want the dome. I'm gonna wake up Borobar. And I'm gonna ask him to make the dome. Borobar! And he's like shaking Borobar awake.
You all fail! What? Oh god. What happened? Another troll attack or those coyotes attacking?
No, but could you make the dome?
What? Why?
Well, I was attacked, but I would like the dome, please.
Wait, what? You were attacked by what? If it's not the dogs and the troll, what the hell attacked you?
I don't want to talk about it. Can I just have the dome?
I was gonna say on that one. See just how bad it is.
Deception.
Oh, well then.
Oh. I forgot to be making each of those attacks with disadvantage. Because technically he would be frightened.
So the spider would have won, is what you're saying?
So, yeah, the
spider should have won.
I forgot the frightened condition was a thing.
I am totally gonna tell my friends that I had a party member who almost died to a spider.
And it was a drow. Half drow, anyway.
It was a half drow.
Yes, a half drow.
Oh god. Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh no.
So the next morning, you guys could decide what you want to do. You got the town is kind of empty. There's like one little family that lives there. There's the tavern, what they call it, for all the like 6 or 7 people that live here. And then there is Astor's house, who's working on he's working on a potion, and he was going to guide you to the shrine.
How when we were in town, the little girl was like playing with a stick, right?
Yeah, the one that was attacked by the troll.
I assume that the stick got burnt with the troll because Nodora was just picking up sticks and like throwing them into the fire. So I assume that it got like burnt. Or it's ash right now. Feels kind of bad about that.
What,
He'll try to find
that you burn up the little girl's stick?
Yep. Yeah, he was just picking up things that would burn and just like throwing it onto the troll as it burned to make sure it was crispy. He probably didn't realize it was stick at the time.
I don't think it matters. There's plenty of sticks there. What are you going to do?
Well, we've got about like a day for that potion to be made, right?
A potion.
Love potion.
Whatever Astor is brewing. I don't know what he needed the blood for.
I thought that was for his own, like, concoction, cure, or something.
I assume it is. He said something about needing the regenerative properties, but I don't know what he's making. Did he say how long it would take for him to make it?
Maybe? I don't quite remember.
He did not.
It's not like we can't go and check.
That is true.
Everybody wakes up and you got like a little crick in your back from sleeping in a room made for a halfling. And a bed made for a halfling, the ones that you could find a bed.
Nodora slept in a hammock. He's okay. Probably only the fact that it was in a small room that he's a little uncomfortable. So yeah, he feels really bad about burning that girl's stick. He's gonna find the girl a new stick. Was it like was it like a quarterstaff basically, or like
maybe
like how big was it?
I think it was 2.5 feet. I think is what I said. Just a stick.
Okay, it's just a stick.
You could probably find one laying on the ground anywhere.
Where will we ever find one of those? In this forest? I couldn't imagine one being just lying around. Jungle.
Well, he'll try to find like a good stick.
In the house.
And when he finds a good stick, he's gonna go and find that girl. Because he feels bad about that stick. Or the girl's mom, whichever one.
Anybody else do anything?
What's the plan of attack today? We defeated the so-called troll of the village, so that means we should have our guide to take us to where we need to go, or at least show us around. Better than we could ever find.
And
So
asked her to promise to do it.
still got 2 hours on your hut, I think, unless you dismiss it, I suppose.
Yeah, if he just walks out of it, it'll dismiss itself automatically.
All right.
Yeah, we can go and find him, see if he's ready to go. It's not like we have super pressing matters, but, you know, best get this done out of the way early. That's why we are
door
here.
leave? Then go on pressing. I'm assuming the door left to go find the stick.
Yep. The door went to go find a stick.
I don't think we need to worry about him. He's, very capable.
Oh,
By
okay.
somebody should go watch him.
Why don't you go find your boyfriend? He was freaking out last night from like a nightmare or something.
And the door will roll a survival check.
Okay. I think he's pretty good at that.
I'm sorry, you're both drow. That's never going to stop until the big reveal, so you'll have to live with it, Catherine.
All right. Adoro, you find a stick like 5 meters outside the door.
Yes.
Are you all just going to hang out there, or anybody do anything?
All right, let's go see
Steve's out
Astro.
there bringing in some fresh jungle air.
Whoa, Nidori found a stick! That must be worth its weight in gold.
Yep. And now he's gonna go and try to find that girl. While, like, you know, making sure it doesn't have any, like, twigs or anything, like, coming off of the branch.
Oh god, I'd hate for the stick to have another piece of a stick attached to it.
And
Look
Adoro,
out,
you're gonna have to leave the house because you had to come outside and find a stick.
That's fine. Let me zoom
Might
out.
as well stop brooding in the halfling house. It's just weird.
Yeah, Nadora will. You said southeast for the direction the little girl ran. He'll start going that direction. He'll like try to find her or her mom or just somebody. Or just somebody that she looks related to.
Don't get lost.
He'll like wave at you. He'll wave bye at you. Don't care. He's determined to find this girl.
Woo! Context! Alright.
So I got Adoro down south of the house, but Steve's just outside the house door. Borbar outside of Aster's house with Azel and Seals kind of looking at him. And Inara. What's everybody doing?
Docky Doc! Yo, Master! We're here for our crash course in being a guide in the jungle.
Oh yeah, come on in.
Opening the door, that's what I do with doors. Oh, no, apparently you're doing it.
You see Noah sitting at the table studying as usual.
Well, good to see you. Got some bad news though.
What is it?
Well, it seems the ingredients for the potion didn't quite work.
see. And and in what way did it now really work?
Well, it's an old recipe I found in a book. Traveling out of some little town, Neverwinter, kind of a popular place. Maybe you've heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard of it. All right.
Yawning Portal. A guy named Jernan gave me the book.
Right.
Oh, him.
Yeah. Not sure if you guys met him or not. Lovely fellow. But
That wasn't Darren.
Met not so much.
oh, okay.
Heard of, yes.
Okay, yeah. Well, I got the book from him. It talks about this old adventurer who came to Chult and found this. He found this potion that could cure this disease, and I'm trying to recreate it, but I was hoping that would do it with the substitutes, with the berries and troll blood and everything. I'm not sure what went wrong, but there is a slight step that I just haven't been able to do yet. I'm not sure if you would care to travel with me, maybe into the jungles a bit.
That was the plan, but I'm guessing it's going to deviate from what we originally wanted, right?
Well, I'm not sure quite what your plans were, but there's a village who they say they know a way to some temple out here, and there's something there, they think.
No, that sounds right up our alley. We're trying to find that vampire dude. So, yeah. Maybe that's his temple.
Yeah. I heard something about that, yeah. Oh, by the way, I said Dernan, not Darren, by the way, guys.
Right. Yeah, I figured it was him.
Oh, I didn't even realize you hadn't said Durning.
I'm also going to do an insight check on what you last said there.
Which part?
Like the last thing is like, I was talking about like we need the vampire guy. You're like, yeah, that's probably where he is. I'm like, yeah. Do a little insight on that. Make sure everything's set up right.
Man, only if you had your walking lie detector next to you.
I mean, if the guy wasn't scared of the dark, maybe.
He's not scared of the dark.
I don't understand what you're doing an insight on.
Asked her's thing of like, I said like, yeah, we're gonna go to the temple to find the vampire god. He's all like, yeah, you'll probably find him there. It's like, I want to see there's some sort of nefarious tone to that, or some undertone to it. Like, yeah, you'll find him there. Wink. Trap.
Well, in the book they mentioned there was lots of gods in the temple, so if you're looking for a temple in Chult, that could be the temple. Seems pretty obvious.
Well, he never said that out loud. He would just have been scrutinizing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, minus the
Regardless.
obvious part.
Yeah. I mean, if you're being truthful then, and not being deceptive, then there's nothing more to it than you're being truthful.
Yeah, I mean, I was...
Yeah.
No reason to lie to you guys. You guys are swell folks.
Some of us are.
Sure.
Except for the fact that we talked about poison in front of you.
Have you guys seen my...
Acid.
And applying poison to weapons.
Acid.
Welcome to Chult. That's kind of what we do.
All right. Well, I think guess there. We do need to get to that temple. Unless any one of you, as he looks behind everybody, have any objections, I think we can get going and get this properly started.
Well, it's more of a puzzle thing. We have to go to the village to find the way to the temple. They have in the book. I mean, it was about 500 years old, but in the book they mentioned going through this village to the temple. So
Right.
it's like
well,
way there. Yeah.
it's steps taken to get there. I don't really care about that. I figured that it's kind of why we came to you, or someone of your expertise to travel through here.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, how much longer will you guys need to go?
We could probably go right now. I don't think there's anything holding us up. Don't let me speak for you guys. You know, if you need to use the bathroom, now would be a great time to speak up.
Nadoral's not there. Nadoral's trying
There
to
are
find
3 people behind him.
Well, I'll just
So
leave a
Nadoro
note here.
doesn't find anything to the south down there where you're looking. Matter of fact, any
Okay.
doors you knock on down there are vacant.
Okay. Then he'll try. So, like, he didn't even find anything, like, over here?
Nope.
Nope.
There's a well.
Yeah. We'll go over to the well. See if there's anything around there and refill his water skin.
Nothing down there.
Who, then he'll start making his way. It's about breakfast time, right?
Yep.
I would be eating breakfast at this time, so start making my way to the tavern.
With what money?
I've got money. I'm a performer. I have money. Or are you talking about the little girl?
You just see the same people in there. Inkabod Lightfoot. Sam, the bartender. The lady that was out there keeping watch with Sills the other day. And then a serving wench. That's about it. That's half the town.
Okay, he would have just peeked his head in and then shut the door.
Okay.
Just in the background, just making my way downtown. Walking past. He'll start making his way over in this area.
And Sills stops you and asks you what you're doing.
I am looking for a little girl. She runs around with a stick, beating bushes. Or sills.
Yes, that would be my daughter, and she is confined to the house for a little while.
Oh, well, I kind of burned her stick. I feel bad about it. Here's a new stick.
I'll make sure she gets it. I appreciate that.
The stick.
He steps inside the house for a moment and then steps back out. He kind of shrugs his shoulders as he comes back out.
You should probably teach her how to use that.
He's like, I think I know how to raise my child. Thank you very much.
Underneath his mask, his eyebrows raise, but he can't see it because he has a mask and he walks away.
Okay.
And he doesn't want to pick a fight right now.
All right. So, what's everybody doing?
Finalizing what asked her about going on to the jungle. I guess that's what Borbar's doing here.
Aster gets like a really big like hiking bag, just really gigantic, and just starts throwing stuff in there, telling Noah she's gonna have to stay with the neighbor and stuff like that.
You sure you need all that? That seems like a pretty big bag there.
Honestly, with all the stuff we keep in our bags, that's exactly how I always imagined them.
Well,
So.
maybe. I mean, Morbar is not the dog. He's got a giant, like, tree log strapped to the back.
You keep a lot of stuff in your bag? I don't.
It's like a human-sized backpack on like a half person.
Right.
Now I'm imagining one of those like really big camping backpacks.
It's
Like
very intimidating to anybody in this halfling village, except maybe Astra.
Oh, all right. And he goes to pick it up, and then it drops, and he goes to pick it up again, and he finally gets it up. Okay, I think I'm ready to go.
Okay then. Well, you're ready. I think we're all ready, except for we gotta find one of our friends who's just wandering around the village asking some very peculiar and creepy questions. And once we find him, we can go.
Oh yeah, sure.
Nedoro seems to be making his way over.
It's like as you say that, you just see Inara just put her hand over her face again.
Yep.
Oh, there you are. So how's your quest for this with the Excalistick workout?
I think she got it. And if she didn't get it, depending on if she likes sticks a lot, she'll still get it.
Good to hear. We now know she can protect herself from more trolls.
You see, I have the context for this, and it's still not helping.
She got the stick. Yeah, gave her the stick.
God damn it.
I mean, the moment he was like, I didn't get any before I went to sleep, I was like, ooh, boy, it's been one of those days.
What's about a stick? I got a whole pile of sticks just right behind my house here.
Oh, I think
This child comes and takes one like every day. It's a different one.
Also, Borbar almost missed him. He's gonna just pull another tally down on that sheet there.
Well, I found her a very, very good stick.
Oh, right then! So, about that village, Aster. Before I start to feel very dirty and need to leave.
Well,
or tell Anara to kill me on the spot.
Well, I mean, it's a very good...
Hey, you! I don't need to hear anything more about sticks or giving them to hers. Oh.
She knows how to do swing.
The Doral.
Very,
Stop.
very good sword.
Listen.
Stop, please.
We don't care about what stick you gave to anyone and how they feel about it. Please just drop this. No, hey.
It's an actual...
Hey.
It's an actual...
Nedoro?
Oh.
Shut up.
It's flying over his head.
Pointing at Anara after she said that.
You just see his eyes narrow at you. And he thinks about continuing, but he doesn't. He's one of those people that like, oh, don't do it? Okay, I'll do it. But he doesn't.
So what are you guys, everyone leaving, or is Astor pointing them in the direction, or what are you guys doing?
Well,
everyone's leaving, but obviously not on this map.
Yeah, I believe Astor said he was going to guide us to the village.
Okay.
So we can get to the temple and that. That's what we had hoped anyways.
So the village he's leading you to is right there. As you approach, you guys hear some music off in the distance.
Oh, great.
Pretty lively for a place called the Ruins of Mesro.
I know, right? Why we don't know the name? We know it's village.
So as you guys are walking and talking, you come up upon what looks like these old ruins, but then on this plateau, you hear the music getting louder, and you come upon a fort. You see a couple humanoids standing atop like a guard post at either side of a gate with bows and arrows.
What are they dressed as? What do they look like natives or?
Humans, regular clothing, mostly earth tones and whatnot.
Like dressed like us, kind of, or dressed?
They're not nearly as armored or anything. They're kind of regular townsfolk clothes. The two guards are probably more defensively dressed, I guess. Kind of in the garb of a ranger, I guess. Azel's folk, he would kind of notice that.
No, this is it right here. This is it right here. Still, kind of walk up slowly. As for kind of walk up slowly to the gate, kind of, just keeping a lingering eye on. From what I hear, they have had some issues with the deeper jungle natives around here, but to be sure.
Sounds of it. Everybody's having problems with that.
Yeah, they're no fun.
I bet they are. Anything you can tell us about them, specifically how their attack style is, stuff like that? Because I have a feeling we're gonna fight them at some point.
Oh, I'm not one to explore the jungles alone, which is kind of often. I don't go out there very often, so I haven't run across any of them. I've seen them off in the distance. It's, as you say, people with dogs, but I haven't tried to fight or wanted to fight any of them.
Do you know if they use things like poisons or stuff to give an extra kick to their strikes?
I mean, in this kind of environment, everyone uses poisons or acid.
Oh, that's good to know.
That's why I wasn't shocked when you asked. Pretty common around here.
Well then, these guys just kind of let us walk in, or do we have to pass some sort of checkpoint?
Well, it's probably good to be, vocal and introduce yourselves. You don't want to sneak up on no one.
Didn't plan on it.
Is there someone around you that's pretty friendly? Maybe they would be best to kind of go first.
All right, so that disqualifies Inara immediately. Maybe Nadora or Steve. Look, I don't got a lot of options here, guys. All right, we gotta make the best of a bad situation. So either just Steve or you.
I feel like
First greeting, Steve.
First greeting. That's an interesting choice.
As Raven yells.
She's at least likable. She may come out as a little strange, but no one ever seems to outright hate her.
I am very likable.
Debatable.
He's offended.
Steve says, "Would you like me to go in charming or dangerous?"
Charming. Dangerous we can save for later for those savages out in the jungle. We need charming right now.
Steve pulls down her shoulder straps a little bit. Kind of saunters up.
The door is watching.
Yeah, even Borbar is just thinking if this is charming, what the hell's dangerous?
Nadora is now watching.
How is Inara acting to this? How is Inara, because you got your face there, Catherine. Is Inara?
No, that's the face. That's the face.
I figured it was of pure either disgust or shock from a female outside of your race.
It's a mix. It's a mix.
I don't know. Drow use seduction as a weapon.
I don't know if it's in the same vein as what Steve's doing here.
True. A female can just be move out of my way, and people will move. So.
Yeah. Borbar's not gonna stop this. He's not sure he could.
Nadoral is watching and taking mental note.
Oh,
Why?
dude.
Chult, who are you?
You may call me Mischief, and you may call my friends of Mischief.
You guys notice this place is built like a fort. It's got these places here for people to stand up on and guard the gate. It's got wooden walls with stakes pointing outward all along the walls.
How tall are they?
How tall is the wall? About 15 feet.
You see any guards around the top of the wall, or?
Yeah, that's what I said. You should be able to see them. No,
Yeah.
Oh,
I can see them.
there's men at the top here and here with bows and arrows.
Is that all we see? Just those two guys?
From the outside, they have gates shut here.
Please let us pass. I have business inside.
Who do you have business with?
I turn around and say, "Who do we have business with?"
Well, we're here to talk to the chief. Stella is here. He's gonna kind of stutter out, hiding behind Borbar's like leg, but his bag is so big that it kind of like 3/4 of it is sticking to the side anyway.
Quarters cover.
Yeah.
Wait, are you a halfling? I thought you were a human. Or is Borbar just that comparatively big?
Oh, is he? I thought he was a halfling. He might be human.
Yeah, Astor's human.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's just short.
I mean, you could hide behind Borbar because he's 6'2".
Astor is the only human. Everybody else in that village is halfling because he was sent for across the land.
Yeah. He's like 5'2". He's not terribly tall.
But he dresses very well.
Oh yeah. He's got
So anyway, the guard at the top says, "Okay, it appears like your story checks out. They say they are expecting you."
kind of a standing invitation.
Steve saunters in like this, all sexy, like she's doing the catwalk.
Okay. You walk in, you see plenty of animals running around, kind of free-like. You see some couple rats running around, some cats. You see people sitting around various fireplaces here and there, cooking marshmallows and hot dogs and things, having a kind of a festival. Over here, you notice a gentleman that looks like he just slaughtered a boar or something, or a pig, coming out with big slices of meat for everybody. Gentleman doing some work over here.
Whoa.
If you would like to speak to the chief, he is, I believe his wife is to the north of you, and then the chief is to the northeast. I guess you said you came here to see him.
Yeah.
Really seems that way.
You see this lady to your north up here kind of wave at you and smile.
You see flips her shoulder straps back up, and tries to unsexify herself.
Okay. This guy here kind of leans forward and grabs you another slab of meat off the fire and throws a bunch of vegetables on there and starts having a big old food festival. You notice, like up ahead, there seems to be, I don't know if it's a gatehouse and a tower. A lot of people running around with trays of food. A well in the center of the place. Various fires going here and there.
Well, I should at least introduce you.
Nobody's phased at all by these rats running around.
I was about to ask about the rats. So are they just like running around? Like, are people interacting with them like cats or something? Like, are these just the equivalent of cat?
Yeah, pretty much. They're every once in a while you see somebody toss them a bit of food or something.
So they've basically been domesticated.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Domesticated rat. Nadora loves this.
I've seen way weirder.
You want bubonic plague? That's how you get bubonic plague.
Oh yes, I feel like I turned this into a spell. Just give me a rat.
True, that is true. They do carry disease, but if they're domesticated, they usually don't carry as many diseases.
Up to date on their vaccines.
No, like if you take care of yourself, if they're cleaned and stuff, they're just more hygienic.
Adorable, I don't need more things to hate about you, alright? Let's just find the village elder here and
He's not wrong.
No.
Yeah, I'll just follow me, and I'll give you a quick intro, and then I'm gonna go and talk to the shaman for a little bit. They might even let us stay the night. I don't know, but seems like there's some festival today. I'm not sure what it is.
How long have we been traveling, Doc, for us to go from the port to here?
It's not too very far. You guys got up like maybe early in the morning, had your conversation, probably 4 or 5 hours travel time, I guess.
Alright, so
you're looking at maybe 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Alright.
Hello, lady. As we've met before, once or twice, this is Steve, right? And I believe they call themselves Friends of Steve. Is the name of their adventuring group.
No,
He just looks down, Boromar.
I am Nadora. Nadora will correct that immediately. No, I am Nadora. And he'll introduce himself.
You're going to talk to the lady up here?
Yep.
Yeah, he just asked someone up there and introduce everybody as Mystique and Friends of Mystique.
Okay. Greetings. Where are my manners? I am Winter. Winter Blacksnow is my name. It's nice to meet you. Hello, Medora. Would you like anything to eat?
Yes. What exactly do you have?
We have lots and lots of vegetables, some animals from the jungle. We have some boar, wild boar, if you would prefer that. We also have deer.
Wild boar is it's fine with me. Wild boar and vegetables.
Excellent. She quickly grabs a bunch of food and makes a plate for Nadoro.
What race does Winter appear to be?
Human. She. If you're looking for my husband, he is just off to the east there, around the campfire with his lieutenant. He says he was expecting you.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I believe so. Alright, I'll head over there. If anyone of you wants to come and meet him, you're more than welcome to join me.
That's the plan, Mr. Guide.
I will join you. Or do you need a nap? You're already grumpy. You and Azelle are always grumpy.
I'm sorry if you can't handle me. Not many people can, but the sound of it. Oh, Nora, whoa. Personal space. Oh, Nora, personal space.
I was here first.
Debatable.
In this particular spot, I was here first.
I mean, I could snap my fingers and we could share it.
Okay, we're on. Can we not delve into this right now?
Yes, levitate.
That isn't.
You just waste the spell.
There's been
No, I'm not going to extend this pause, nor did I say that.
There's been too much. There's been too much today. I can't anymore.
I mean, it started last night for Borbar and hasn't ended yet.
I mean, everybody was going on about Nadoral's stick, and now Borbar is saying we could share squares.
Not with you, Mr. Not with you, Mr.
Yeah.
Curse immediately.
Uh-huh. I just can't anymore. I can't.
Now,
My brain is
Borbar
broken.
leaves, alright? It was very out of character for Borbar, but you know, when he's gone, look at him.
Two are done flirting with each other, that knives right to his throat. I think we have chicken to talk to.
I don't believe I own any knives, but sure, whatever.
Hello, this is Mystique and friends. Friends of Mystique, I'm sorry.
Yeah, make sure you get that right.
Very good friends, yes?
Why?
Hi, I'm Nadoro.
Should we even be calling her Miss Steve anymore? It seems like she's been in Raven mode a lot
we'll cover
lately.
that later. Right now, it's business. I don't need to get into a tangent with Miss Steve about who she is or isn't. That's a whole lot of poetry and philosophy I'm not getting into.
Okay,
Does you have a different token, Andrew? Is Miss Steve dressed differently in any way? Or maybe she got a new outfit or something that kind of matched the tokens?
It
Yeah,
looks,
that's
it
kinda
looks
what
like
she looks like.
it looks like Raven's outfit, maybe.
Yeah, that's kind of how she's dressed. Her black leather raven garb. She's kind of, you haven't seen her put on the frumpy Steve dress since he got on the boat.
Oh god. Oh, I'm getting some real Marvel Hulk vibes from this.
So you see all kinds of various races and people. All looks like they're living in kind of harmony here, throwing this little festival.
Nadoro's just taking it in.
You see this gentleman here kind of look over at Aster. Aster, long time no see. Who have you brought here to the village today?
Oh, it has been a while. This is Mystique, and these are friends of Mystique. That's Borbar. He's a good tutor, although he hasn't started yet.
And your daughter.
It'll happen.
I haven't spoken to you in a while. How is your daughter doing? I hope she's doing well. If there's anything I can do.
Oh, I appreciate that. Very friendly. She's healthy, eating good.
Good. Anything I should know about?
Nothing in particular, but I did want to discuss that book that I ran by you a while ago. If we could go somewhere private, it'd be great.
Okay, we can. Is my lieutenant able to join us?
If you prefer, yeah, that's sure. The rest of you, enjoy the food. I'm sure you probably wouldn't want to hear about old books.
What do I look like to you? One of these schmucks? I live by books.
Well, that's fair.
Steve goes back around where the food is.
Okay. Let me introduce Dresden here. He's my lieutenant. Dresden, this is Astor, an old acquaintance of mine.
Hello, Dresden. Nice to meet you.
Dresden nods his head and listens quietly.
Very talkative, that one. Yeah.
Say, you wanted to talk to me about an old book.
Yes, there was an old ancient temple. Said to have a certain ingredient that I've been looking for a certain potion that we've talked about a few times.
Okay.
I was wondering if you had an idea of where this temple might be, since the halfling village isn't quite sure.
He's going to whisper to you.
Okay.
Okay. Gotcha. So, we heard there were some newcomers in the area. Decided we would have a little bit of a celebration. I know you have a daughter to tend to and everything, but if you would like to stay for a while and join in our activities here.
Yeah, that'd be great. I was actually wanted to see if the shaman could show me some of the herbs I have around here. I know we've been over it, but different shamans, different kinds of herbs.
Last I saw him, he was at the southeast campfire.
Okay, thanks. You have a good evening, my lord, and I hope the guests aren't close too much of a ruckus.
If there's anything else I could do for you, let me know.
Sure, I'll be sure to do that. And you're going to come down to the southeast fire.
So they have plenty of plates of kind of a feast that they have around the table. They're doing for kind of a celebration.
What do you think they're celebrating? Like some sort of harvest or something?
It looks like some kind of a harvest festival or something.
No idea. Why don't you ask? I think I'll just enjoy the food.
I mean, I don't particularly care. Oh, it's not like the harvest of the poison. I'm pretty sure I'm fine.
Basically, every time you guys have an empty plate, they're offering you more, and they're bringing you ale and various fruity alcoholic beverages. And, they have like a boar that they put like almost like cinnamon and spice on it. It's very tasty.
Nadora would be finding a place to perform. Not for money or anything, just for like the fun of it.
Okay. Where you are is good. There's some people down there. So is the shaman. That Aster was asking about.
Where is the music coming from? Or is it just like a bunch of little bands all like playing in different places?
Different people that can play musical instruments are playing it. There's no one in particular. This gentleman here is kind of serving up the boar.
Okay, he'll perform a bit in the way right there. He'll perform, yeah, around the well's fine. A bit right there. So then, if anybody needs to walk by, but he'll do like a interpretive dance with his sword.
Roll performance.
Okay. Oh no.
Describe this interpretive dance. I want to know what this is.
Where's Miss Steve at? Is she watching?
Yeah, is he watching?
Trisha and Nara can see him from here.
Yep.
I think once Nadoral started doing an interpretive dance, Miss Steve would be very interested in seeing this.
He like, he's been carrying around a wand this entire time. He pulls it out, and you're like, and he starts to kind of go along with the music. It's very jovial. And it's a lot like how he fights. You know, his fight is basically he's dancing. It just looks like a mixture of martial technique and performance.
Is it like air guitar?
No, not like air guitar. Like
some Marty McFly in here.
And you know what? Yeah, we've already been saying some jokes. He could, like, he's not, but he could do like striptease, and it'd be like, it would just add like another level to it. It's just like a sexy kind of dance.
Bobar slips a gold.
Very acrobatic, very athletic. Like he would look so much better if he didn't have clothes.
So they come by and toss you some coins for your performance for entertainment purposes, and you gather up, we'll say, 2 silver and 60 copper.
Yay.
They're not especially wealthy people here.
He wasn't doing it. He was doing it for.
How you're looking at him?
Hold on.
What is like the reaction of the crowd? He wasn't really doing it for money. What was like the reaction with the crowd?
They kind of come by and smile, and some like clap their hands with the music, and they watch, and then they give you some coins and go on their way.
Okay.
How does Inara take this if she even cares to watch? Actually, how does Inara and Miss Steve take this? Because you're both watching.
Does it look anything like that GIF I posted? Because that's what I'm imagining.
Let me.
Inara's just got her hand over her face again, and in her head, she's thinking, I'm never telling anyone we're related. Ever. Never.
It's gonna make it worse.
Andrew, if I was the GM, you needed inspiration for that game.
Less. About the gift. Less frantic, more technique.
No,
That's good, Nate.
He's just like. Less frantic.
You guys are all actually very impressed at Nadoro's ability. And some of it's kind of teasing, and it's very like he's done this for years and years, and he's definitely knows what he's doing to entertain the crowd. Even the rats kind of perch up and sit on their butts in the tail and kind of observe. They're pretty well trained rats.
Nadoro's loving these rats so much. Like if he could keep one, he would definitely take one, but he can't.
They've got like wild boar they keep in a pen off to the southeast, and you see them kind of watching curiously as well.
Wow. Nadoro's basically a Disney princess, guys. Even the animals are watching.
Just imagining like a Jurassic Park song playing as you're swinging your sword around. Look up those videos where they like.
Nadoro looks much better at his performance.
Looks much more stylish.
Nadoro is
That's
in
not
great
20 in
shape.
my book. That's a nat 20 in my book.
That man's a natural.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even more skilled solo than Adoro.
Excuse me. He has technically a quarterstaff, not a sword.
If this was.
Don't group me with him.
If this man replaced Rey in the new Star Wars, 10 out of 10.
I mean, you guys are, regardless of your, all joking aside, very impressed.
Yeah,
Who said we're joking?
All jokes aside, Barbar at least would be pretty impressed with the swordplay, despite being woken up in the middle of the night.
Oh yeah, he definitely woke you up like a child wakes up their parents. Like, he had that energy.
Get off my chest, Adoro. You're not fine.
Are you guys all filling yourself up and partying with these people in this little village?
Well, partying is a strong word for Borbar, but he's definitely eating and enjoying the air of festivities.
Jungle juice all over.
So,
you see the kind of village elder and his lieutenant come over there to watch and kind of enjoying as well.
Well, Nadora likes being the center of attention, so he's good with this. I think Astor was gonna talk to somebody over here.
So, Azel, much like Inara kind of pointed out, you've obviously noticed the change in Mystique a bit, haven't you?
I've ignored it. I'll probably keep ignoring it.
You think it's wise to ignore it?
Think it's wise to disturb it?
Yes. I don't want it to explode in my face when we're knee-deep in vampire meat.
Listen, I am a person who's able to handle some physical things. I am not a doctor. I can't fix what's mentally wrong with her. So I'm going to ignore it.
You are certainly not the emotional type, are you? The one that, just being a person that can listen can help sometimes.
You mean like an adoral? As I motion over to him, spinning around, twirling his sword?
I don't think he so much listens as he's more impulsive. At least from what I've seen. I mean, the only person who really listened kind of walked out on us. For good reasons, but he still walked away.
He's unique, I guess. But if we had other people that listen, it's just the one's dead. The other one left back at the Citadel, and the other one's captured by a dragon.
Who was the one that died? No one that died with us I can remember that listened very well. If you're talking about Kylir, I don't think her quiet contempt towards us counts as listening.
She listened.
She listens, just her attitude towards the subject might have not been, well, it's like her. As I point to Anara, it's like the carbon copy. It's like we're still dealing with her.
So it's time is passing. It's starting to get to be early evening. The sun is going down. You got another maybe a half hour, 45 minutes of daylight.
Before the evening starts coming in, you'll see Aster put his bag down beside one of the spare tents, and he'll leave with the shaman of a big ass apron on, 20 different pockets all over it.
Now that's a man that knows had adventure. I bet he has pockets in those pockets.
Pockets and pockets.
Gunther takes his time to go around and introduce himself to each of you all. Gunther Black Snow.
Vorgan. Nice to meet you.
I see it's getting late. I know you guys, I guess maybe talking about some kind of a journey or something, but you're welcome to stay here this evening and maybe grab some breakfast in the morning before you leave.
Probably a wise idea. I don't particularly fancy traveling in the jungle of Parent Doom at night.
You're welcome to stay in any of our tents that you like here.
It's very kind of you. Thank you.
Matter of fact, we had a recent vacancy here and there. If you prefer to stay under a roof. We'll have plenty of food for the morning.
I'm sure we'll find our own lodgings, and they'll be accommodating.
His Lieutenant Gunther there grabs himself a big mug of water from the well. Kind of sober up a bit before the evening festivities wind up.
So, Mr. Aster, did he leave the place?
Yeah, he went to go collect herbs in the surrounding area.
Oh, okay. So he's still kind of around. He's just outside or something?
Yeah, he's outside the gate.
Okay.
He went with their
With the
shaman.
Alright.
Aw, boo. I was about to ask if he ever watched Nadoral's performance.
Yeah, he did that slow clap when everybody was like cheering. He was like,
Slow clap.
yeah, slow claps the whole time.
Slow clap.
Maybe he was keeping time to the music. Never know.
Maybe he was. Who knows?
He was doing it slowly, just like, anyone gonna join in? Anyone? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is awkward.
He's like the guy that always wants to start the slow clap, but it never happens. That's Astrid.
Well, Nodoro would like to stealthily give Astor a wink when he stops to watch.
I'm getting real conflicting messages here about it.
Yep. He doesn't want anybody else to see. He wants to make sure Astor sees it. He doesn't want anybody else to see it.
Roll that stealth.
Roll that stealth. Oh.
Damn
Yeah.
right, Borbar's checking you out as you're doing the sword dance. I'm gonna roll perception.
Ah. He's focusing.
Roll
on his
your
dance.
perception there. Just don't roll like she usually does.
I don't think that's how she usually rolls. That's not normally how I roll either.
Alright, hold on.
Is Inara gonna make a new friend?
Yeah, a rat.
She'll be like,
Just
I'll
like
call you-
her.
I'll call you Bobby.
No, Nodoro is missing it. Hey, man, you don't like cats, rats, man. That's fine.
Yeah, Anara may be familiar with having pet rats instead of pet cats. I don't know.
You know, I'm getting really confusing views about Nodoro. That's all I'm gonna say. He's a very strange individual.
Very weird dancing.
Yes. It's almost like he's fighting nothing. I think they call it like, well, it's like shadow boxing, but you know, with swords, so shadow.
That's actually a really good way of describing it.
I wonder what she was interpreting.
A battle?
I thought it was lost love, but maybe that's just how Miss Steve sees the interpretive dance. Wait, now Miss Steve get it.
Yep. The magics of art.
So the chief this dude has gone off to the northeast to sit with his lieutenant there, and as the evening is slowly winding down a little bit, they're kind of just sitting by the fire gabbing.
No, Azelle, we really do need to come up with a better name than, well, at this current time, it's Mischief and Friends. I don't think you want to be called that your entire life, do you?
No, I believe our name was and still is the Zanya Knights, wasn't it?
No, we're gonna disavow that right now. I do love me a good plate of lasagna, especially Mom's homemade stuff, but, Mom's not here, so no.
How about this? We call ourselves Porridge and Celery.
I'll walk away. No, I guess I can't walk away right now. I'll get Inara to slit my throat. And I'll make sure she cuts nice and deep, so I cannot be called that.
Well, I'm pretty sure if she doesn't kill you outright, Miss Steve can keep you alive.
I'll make sure she can't with a fireball to the face.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, did Miss Steve hear this one? Miss Steve not like threat.
It's more of an insurance to keep me out of being named something to do with things I hate. But I have no intention of doing it, if that's what you're insinuating.
Well, Miss Steve's been around here as long as the rest of us. Steve, what's your opinions on what our group should be called?
Miss Steve, I'm the Stevettes.
Hold up a big X. Say, try again.
Let's do something that's encompassing all of us, rather than lifting oneself up on a higher elevated status.
Very well. Miss Steve and the little ones. I raise you a little bit higher.
Debatable, actually, considering you're calling us small, but, alright. What do we make it to do with something on, though? The ring he got there. Sounds like the ring bearers. Yes, I now know that's it kind of sounds something to do with weddings, but you know, at least I'm trying.
There's also a shrug. Continue eating like.
How about holes of glory?
No, and I fear greatly for your firstborn.
Holes of glory, Miss Steve? Where'd you get that from?
I saw in restroom hole, and I think glory.
So, the night is starting to get a little bit dark, and you notice that other than like Mrs. Black Snow and Mr. Black Snow, who are winding down, and he's with his lieutenant. I'll say the missus is over there with Mr. as well. Most of the people have settled into their tents.
Did Aster come back? Well, he's gone from the camera, but is his token at least gonna be coming back on autopilot.
Not yet. He has not come back in yet. Special night blooms, man. You gotta collect them.
Everybody doesn't need to have a hired help, and then, well, not really hired, but well, I guess payment could be considered the troll's
Is
blood.
Nadoro still dancing?
Nadoro was probably dancing on and off all day. He's gonna join the group.
Pretty sure he said something about staying the night tonight here while he gets the information together, right?
So, I have some sort of an affinity for your smaller four-legged friends there, Andara.
What?
Well, you just seem to be very intent on staring that rat down. I don't know if it was like some sort of grudge against rats that wouldn't kill your family members when you were growing up, or maybe.
I think she'd be happy if that happened.
Wait, she was staring down a rat at this point. Nadoro comes over.
God damn it.
Yeah, she and Misty were really locking eyes with this thing. I don't know if she was trying to tame it or something just by staring it down, but she very much was engaged in that.
Was she?
Something.
Was she petting the rat?
God, no, that's disgusting.
She just kind of looked at it, almost like daring it to exist. It was weird.
I'm gonna incite Inara. I want to know, was she happy with the rat, or was she like her general mood with the rat?
All right.
Maybe the rat reminded her of herself.
Oh, shoot. No, I accidentally had it set to advantage.
Well, it's always a happy
You
accident, right?
still did well, no matter what. even with the first roll.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You have a high charisma.
So
like
let me
she's a
see.
First base class.
Oh man.
What
Inara
was
wasn't
what was Inara trying to?
I'm
Or what was
whispering, you know.
Nadoro? Okay.
Nadora wanted to know if she was, based on her reactions now, was she like the rat, or was she like staring it down, like daring it to exist in her space, or like, like her general mood with the rat.
And also, what would be her response to Borbar's question there?
Yeah.
So what
Based
was
on her
your
response.
question?
Like, what was the whole deal with the rat, basically?
It was a rat.
Yes, there's plenty of them around here. Why exactly were you so keen on looking that one down? In fact, why were you so keen at all looking it down? He mumbles under his breath.
18 what exactly?
Nothing. More boy talking. You don't really care about,
Anyway, so
Mm-hmm.
what are you guys doing?
I'm waiting for Inara's response about what she was doing with the rat.
I was looking at it.
But why?
Yeah,
Why were you staring it down? It's almost like you're trying to make it melt.
you can look at things and look at them. I mean, she could have just been, staring off into the distance. Oh, there's a rat.
Her head was tilted down, looking down at the rat. Unless she was looking at the ground itself underneath it. That was the rat she was looking at. People just don't do things for no reason. Unless you're Misty. But you're not Misty. So you don't get to do things for no reason.
Also, the world did that once already too.
Yeah, I have my suspicions about why. Or at least something like that. But she's done it to her
Oh,
life.
you're suspicious of me now. Go ahead, say it. What are you suspicious of?
Everything.
Nightmares that bother me, that's what. I
Yeah,
don't think they're really nightmares.
people have nightmares sometimes.
Nightmares?
Woke me up in the middle of the night, begging me that I put up my dome.
Yeah, Oh yeah, I
I
forgot.
don't know,
You're-
last night. After
Well,
the troll.
when you go to sleep, at least for me, you dream. You have like experiences while you're asleep.
Yes, that is what dreaming is, thank you.
I'm explaining it to her because she doesn't dream.
You know that elves still dream, right?
No.
It is a form of dreaming, yes.
Oh,
Plus, she could sleep if she wanted to. She just chooses not to.
my papa said that, or at least he told me that he never got visions. It was just darkness.
Then he's the weird one then.
That's very unusual, actually. It's really more of a mental exercise, I suppose, but...
Does that mean you're an adult in elf standards then? I want to look to her.
Not exactly.
I mean, let's be honest. Are any of us really adults? And if we are, do we act like it?
Barbar. I'm look to you, I'm look at you, look at me. I don't know how old Miss Steve is based on looking at her.
She's young.
Young.
Ish.
Ish.
Young-ish.
She's
Barbar.
just become a woman a few years ago.
On our race.
Wait. Let me rephrase that. I don't mean that way.
I was thinking
listen,
I was thinking 20.
a couple months ago, we know about you and Dick Snug. We don't need to rehash that. Anywho, we are adults by our own racist standards. I don't know about her, as I point to Miss Steve. I can't tell anything about elves, like point to Anara, and you're just
You're the best
child.
girls.
As I'm pointing to the door, like you're just a child, I guess.
I am a adult.
Yeah, how old are you?
He would know off the top of his head. Let me make sure. I play multiple characters, guys. Hold up. 20.
You are a child.
That depends. Do you take more from your orc's mother's side or your elf side?
I don't know. I mean,
The fact that combination works in general.
thinking about it.
Because half-orcs typically live slightly less than humans, but they mature at the same rate, so technically you would be an adult. But if it was more on the elf side, you'd be, my god, you'd be like a baby or something at the age of 20.
Half-elves don't typically live as long as regular elves. Anywhere near it, as a matter of fact.
Yes, my parents were always wondering how long I would live. I don't know.
Strange.
I take
thought
one
for your
day at a
parents.
time.
Did they make bets on it?
I mean,
It wasn't so much that they didn't know how long you lived to old age, but more
Only-
like how long you'd survive.
only my father would get to see it.
Question for ages. I'm sure we'll get an answer to that one day.